We just heard a song about barley corn. So one thing you need to know is the song is hundreds of years old. It's from Europe. And in old Europe, corn isn't sweet corn. It is the berry parts of grains like barley or oats or wheat. So in the song, they made that barley corn into a person, but they were really talking about making flour. And I want to have a party, and at that party, I want to have cake. And I'm looking at my recipe, and it calls for flour. So how can I make my cake? From scratch? What do we need to do first? Well, the very first thing is to save the seeds. And when we have these safely protected seeds, we can go out into the fields and prepare the soil. We can plow, and we can fertilize, and we can harrow. And then we can take the seeds out and we can sow. Well, that's what you do in the spring, and then you wait. You wait and let the sun do its work and let the rain do its work. And June passes and July passes and the grains grow. And then you check for ripeness. When the barley corn is ripe, and wheat does this too, actually, there is a beard hanging down from the grain. And you check for color. When it's ready, when it's ripe, you cut the grain and you dry it in your barn. And then you thresh it. Threshing is to knock the stems and the husks away from the berries. Then you winnow it. You blow the husks away from the heavier berries. And then you have the berries, the barley corn, and you grind that into flour. Then, and only then, you can follow the recipe that calls for flour. And you can make breads and cakes. Or if you're a brewer, you can follow the recipe for fermenting and turn that barley into malt liquor, whiskey, brandy, or beer. Now, those folks in old Europe, when they wanted to have a party, they would make oat cakes, which some people call love cakes. The world is feeling kind of unrelenting in the work that we're called to do. So much harrowing, planting, harvesting, sowing, threshing, winnowing, grinding, and baking. We need the love cakes. We need the joy. So here's a little musical interlude of joy.